Ketchup on tacos? Who made this? Well, I can't vote on my own channel, but the answer is WTF no. I don't know who made that. That's kind of funny though. Has this whole challenge been recorded? If so, where can the beginning be found? Yeah, it's all in the VODs. I'm also gonna make a collection once it's finished. But yeah, the 2 months is in past broadcasts, and then before that I have saved as highlights, so it's all available. It's not that well organized yet because the challenge is still ongoing, but it is all available. Some days may have been lost. No, I have it all. This challenge I have all the days. How's it going, Piano Addict? Illusion Eternal, how's everybody tonight? Yeah, ketchup on tacos sounds disgusting. Okay, before I play this day, I'm gonna see if I can make crystallariums today. Look at this field of big boys. So many thickies. Less than I had hoped, but still a lot of thickies. Okay, I just want to check my gold supply, because if I can make extra crystallariums today, that'd be good. The first days were so grundy. Oh, yikes. I know that's not what you meant to type, but yuck. Okay, I'm not making crystallariums today. I don't have that much gold. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So the plan for today is wake up, do a round of iridium, plant pumpkins until 9 a.m. If you manip, just leave a few specific ones fully grown, then replant around them, and then you'll get another big. Yeah, I know how to manip pumpkins. There's no point in manipping pumpkins because I'm gonna fill every spot with the pumpkin anyway, so I think I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm not sure why I would want to do that. Oh wait, I hear what you... I understand what you're saying, never mind. I don't know if I feel like that's a little bit, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it, but I don't really feel like it's that important. I think I'd prefer to just, like, harvest, you know? Not with the slingshot. I'm not really following your conversation there, but all right, I'm gonna start this day because it's gonna take a lot of this is gonna take a long time to do with all the plop plops, so we can have a conversation while I'm harvesting. I want to use spicy eel because then I'll occasionally get extra pumpkins. Our Crystallarium count is really getting up there. We're up to over 180. That's fantastic. Yeah, this is for staircases. I already have 300 staircases from this previous week. All of these jades are for next week's staircases. I'm getting between 1700 to 1800 iridium every day I go to the Skull Cavern, so the staircases are just busted. That's kind of the long-term plan for Skull Caverns, is to ramp up the Crystallariums to do big boy runs like this. Since I don't actually have to go to the island today, like all the previous harvest days with Starfruit, they're off cycle, so I don't need to go today. Yeah, if you want to get deconstructors, yeah, you could do that. I don't have access to deconstructors in this run, and I never will. I do have the island unlocked, and I filled it with Starfruit, and I flip the Starfruit every week, but I don't have the nut door opened. There's no point. The benefits of opening the nut door are outweighed by how long it would take to do. Okay, we're buying coal and iridium, or coal and pumpkins, and I gotta put away some stuff here. We're buying coal and pumpkins and DSG today. In terms of Skull Caverns, I need enough coal for the 12th, 13th, 14th. Yeah, 12, 13, 14. Because the 15th is my next keg day. So 12, 13, 14. That's 3 days. I'll probably need about 2,000 coal. I think I'll just buy out on coal, actually. Because we'll never run out, like, we'll never just not use it. If only you could just buy stone. I could. For ladders, you mean? We've been blessed with the plop plop stream. You sure have. Oh, I don't have the seeds on me. Where are the seeds? We're being a little bit efficient here. Look away. If you care about being highly efficient, look away. I forgot to bring the seeds. They're in the chest still. It would be better to farm warp. I might reset. For that this one mistake, I might reset. Wait, where are the seeds? I bought like 600 of them. There they are. Right, the rest of this stuff I'll just carry on me. It's like whatever. let's get these in a better slot. Let's do that. Oh, I also need my hoe. All right, let's just start over. Let's do this better. Let's not be dumb. I'm being dumb. We're starting over. The plop plop has to go well. We need to be smart plop ploppers. I bet Jade's being done every other day is so nice. We get so many of them. We still have like over 300 batteries. But we still have like 300 batteries that we haven't used yet. Heck W. This run is nuts. I love it so much. Did I see like thousands of starfruit in your chest? You sure did. You sure did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, roughly 10 stacks of starfruit here. But also, I have 2,000 kegs that are also doing starfruit right now, so that's another 2k. And then there's almost 3k wine finished already, so that's like 15,000 starfruit like that, somewhere in that range. And we still have many more rounds to get from the island and the greenhouse. So there's going to be a lot more starfruit than just this. I say just this, like it isn't that much. It's a lot, but it's going to be a lot more even. Where are the kegs? Where aren't the kegs? I actually haven't ran past any of them yet, which is kind of funny. I have kegs all down in the forest is full of kegs. The town has a bunch in it. The mines are full of kegs, like the entrance to the mines. The quarry is full of kegs. The backwoods is full of kegs. All around the Adventurers Guild has kegs in it. Because our farm is obviously full of crops, so I have to find more unique places for all the kegs. We're gonna have, what, like 3,600 kegs by the end of the run? That'll be enough to keg all the pumpkins and all the starfruit. I hate when my character gets in the seat. That's so annoying. Alright. That's much more efficient. Very good. I guess I'll take the gold. I'll need it. I'm actually out of iridium. I've smelted all of it, which is really nice. Alright, I bought totems, so I don't need that stuff. I don't need to put away everything. Oh, I don't have my axe. I can get that later. Yeah, I went Joja. Partially Joja and partially CC. If you didn't know, you can do partial So the first 2 bundles, which were the vault to get the bus stop open, and the mine carts, I did with the community center. And then after that, I did Joja to finish off all the other stuff that's a little more annoying to do. Okay, that's the money that we're spending. We have our seeds and our deluxe speed grow. The only thing I'm missing is my axe, which is back home. So this is going to be the entire day here, just plopping. So if there's anything you guys want to talk about, now's the time. We also we have garden pots on all the non-tillable spaces so that we can get extra crops on our farm. Since garden pots are affected by rain, you basically get like free extra spots on your farm. The only bad thing about garden pots is that you have to put fresh deluxe speed grow on every time. Yeah, rain totems, and it occasionally rains. Occasionally rains normally, but most of the time, yeah, I have to make it rain. There's some of my kegs. But yeah, I have sprinklers on the island because I can't make it rain there every day. Well, I could, but it would be much more difficult. I really want to sell all this. That's so much money. I don't think I need to. I don't really want to buy out on coal and then be short on keg ingredients. So what I need to spend is I need 3,000, like 3,100 pumpkin seeds, which are 100 each. I need like 260 DSG. Deluxe speed grow, by the way, if you didn't know. So that's... And then for the next 3 days, I need like probably 2,000 coal, which is 150 each. So that's 630k over 1,500. That's 420 bars. Nice, 420. I think that's what I'll do. I don't want to like sell full out and be like short on cash. We're gonna buy 2 stacks of coal. If you're going to the island daily, do you think the island obelisk would be worth? Not in a 1-year run, but in a 2-year run, yeah, it is, actually. Saving 2 hours every day that you could be in the Skull Caverns is actually worth it. Oh, I can't go that way. I always think I can run that way to get to Joja, but no, I have to go this way. At my keg maze. If you're anti-Joja, look away. Avert your eyes while I buy seeds from Joja. I'll probably just plant a banana tree. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. If you have your eyes closed currently, don't worry. I'll let you know when we're done. I'll let you know when it's safe to look again. Okay, we're warping to the desert. It's safe. It's safe to look again. I like the pain. I deserve it. Okay, back to the farm for the plop plop. Oh, I still forgot my axe. That's okay. We'll grab it here. And we're gonna use efficient pathing here. No movement frames go unused. The axe is to break the big boys. We got a lot of big boys. Didn't have to pause buffer today, but we'll see. With the garden pots, I mean. Can we see a screenshot first? Sure. It is slightly spoiled. I already slightly harvested it, but that's what the field of big boys looks like. Due to my salads? No, I'm actually doing okay on food. If you can believe it, last run where we started with basically no food, we ended with way more food than we started with. Here's a full screenshot from last stream. Oh, yeah, that's true. Unless he deletes it. No, I haven't deleted my screenshot folder in a long time. It's like way too big. There's the full farm of thickies. I was hoping for more. I don't know why there's such a blank spot here. I don't really get it. There would have been over 30 big boys if some had spawned up here. I know that you can look at it on the predictor, but I really don't care that much. Okay, let's sit back. We're going to be doing this for a while. What do you guys want to talk about? And no, we're not going to talk about what Bellari Stone mentioned earlier, but I didn't read it out loud. Imagine how many you would have if you were nipped. I just don't see it being worth it to do that, though. It's just such like a minor. Like, I'm at the part of the run where I want to just be like ultra efficient with my time, not necessarily like the exact number of pumpkins I get. Like, we're talking a few dozen extra pumpkins here. It's not gonna matter that much. I don't think. I could be wrong, but really hard to tell where the DSG ends. Hello. Since I have a powerful axe, it breaks the big pumpkins in one shot. Yeah, it's very satisfying to break the thicky boys. See how this madness started? Good luck to you. Alright, take care. Thanks for stopping by. How much science you did with figuring out the best arrangement? Actually a good bit. You wouldn't think it would matter that much, but actually having your furnaces in a vertical layout is significantly more effective. And over the course of this long run with how many times I actually use my furnaces, it does matter. I almost feel bad breaking the giant pumpkins. They're so nice looking. Pumpkin, yeah, it should be pumpkin juice. We'll be putting the pumpkins in the kegs. I know that vegetables are less effective in the keg, but it's still better to use the machines that I already have than to get other machines. Will the chonky pumpkins appear in an iridium sprinkler setup? Occasionally, yeah, it's possible, but there'll be a lot of them blocked. I have so many because I don't have any sprinklers. Like, you would get big pumpkins with an iridium sprinkler setup, but you'd lose a lot of them as well. Yeah, the 3x3 has to be clear. It has to have pumpkins in it, either pumpkin seeds or fully grown pumpkin. And the very middle spot, which is the one that the game determines will have a mega pumpkin, that one has to be a fully grown pumpkin. The ones on the edges could just be seeds. That's what Piano Act was talking about, nipping the pumpkins. If you know where the giant pumpkins are going to appear, you can harvest all the fully grown pumpkins and leave just seeds, with only the middle spot leaving a fully grown pumpkin. So basically you'd be 9xing or 18x that one fully grown pumpkin. That's a little bit more work than I think I want to do, though. Mostly, what I don't want to have to do is figure out the exact tile that I'm talking about. Like, it's going to be annoying to find the exact tile. I think I'll leave that for someone else to do an improvement if they want to. Plus, I don't want to have to run out and chop down all the giant pumpkins. On Skull Caverns days. Yeah, I have to smelt iron for ammo. I'll have it, since I don't have to go to the island at all, I'll have plenty of time to do another smelt. Maybe even a third smelt. I'm not sure though. I haven't timed out the day. But that'd be really nice if I had time for a third smelt even. The iron is what I have to do though, so once this first round of iridium is done, I'll go and put in iron, and then I'll finish the farm, and if there's time left, I'll do a round of iridium overnight. And maybe even some gold. Oh, yeah, I am out of iridium. So it'll just be iron and gold. I don't actually need to do another smelt run then. You're right, I forgot I was out of iridium. Which is crazy, because I generated 2,000 iridium yesterday. I can't believe I smelted it all already. I wish that giant pumpkins didn't deho your spaces. That's a definite disadvantage to them. It's not a big disadvantage, but it is there.
Charging battery.
Bezo4, thank you for that sub with Prime Gaming. I appreciate that support of the channel. Enjoy your badges and emotes. Welcome into the Parliament. Thank you again. No, I don't have a YouTube channel. Twitch only. I don't have enough time to do YouTube myself, and I don't feel like bothering to have someone else do it for me. I mostly do this for fun. The fact that I actually like got a decent following on Twitch and ended up getting partnered was all kind of just like, it just kind of happened. That wasn't really ever like my plan, you know? I just wanted to stream my gameplay when I would play games after work and after my kid was in bed. I really never planned to like get a significant following. Plus YouTube is like a lot of effort for very low reward early on. If I had more time, I might try YouTube. My wife has mentioned wanting to learn how to edit YouTube videos. But again, we don't really have that much time. Like, we don't have the free time to be doing that kind of stuff, almost certainly. Maybe when she's on maternity leave, I'll put her to work editing YouTube videos. I wonder what she'll have to say about that. Like, screw you. Oh, guys, we're clay farming. Sure, it matters. The vertical arrangement looks good. The back and forth, up, down, doubling over the same ground. Yeah. It's like that because it's really difficult to do both sides at the same time. The long term, I think the max efficiency to load for load any machine without pause buffering is to have a continuous run where you're just loading one side as fast as possible. be 2,000 extra pumpkins. I honestly don't know if I want 2,000 extra pumpkins. Because then I would have to do jars. And then I'd be manipulating spots every single day, which cuts into Skull Caverns time. And obviously doing jars also cuts into Skull Caverns time. I'm not sure that that's worth it. It's an interesting idea, though. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely interesting. It might be that worth doing. It's not a daily thing? Didn't you say 10 per day? I thought you were talking about it being a daily thing. Oh, you're talking about like planning out your manip spots for the rest of the week. Yeah. The short alcoves that really slow you down. I don't know how much the Twitch keeps the VODs. You can make highlights. Twitch allows you to basically make the equivalent of a YouTube video on Twitch of your VOD. So nothing, if you're diligent about making highlights, you'll never lose your content. I honestly don't think I want 2,000 extra pumpkins. I know that sounds ridiculous to say, but pumpkins are a lot less valuable than starfruit. I don't know if I want 2,000 extra pumpkins to have to deal with. Like, all that work would be an extra 2 mil, which sounds like a lot until you realize that I'm making like 500k per day in the Skull Caverns. That seems like dealing with an additional 2,000 pumpkins seems like a lot of work, because I would absolutely have to do jars. So I would have to buy the jars and spend the time out of Skull Caverns to place the jars and like find a place for them and load them every 3 days. So I might be just being like dramatic and like maybe it's worth it, but I don't know, it just sounds like a pain. Yeah, the run is like over 100 hours long. I'm not sure if a dump on YouTube would be viable. I don't think that'd get any views. Plus, it would take forever to upload. If I were to do YouTube, this is all like hypothetical, obviously, because I don't have time to do YouTube right now. But if I were to somehow make this a full-time thing, I would probably make like YouTube a separate run than what I'm doing on Twitch. so that there's a reason to actually watch the YouTube content other than just to like catch up on the VODs, which you could already do on Twitch. Like, just dumping your VODs on YouTube doesn't seem to make all that much sense, except for like maybe to get a few extra people into your, like, to discover you. But I feel like you could do even better by, like, if I were to do it full time and have, obviously whenever I'm not streaming, working on a YouTube only run on the side. I feel like that could be an interesting thing to do. How does all your time growing pumpkins stack up? It's worth it, but it's not quite as good. Like, it's a lot less good than starfruit. Every pumpkin makes about 1,000 G, whereas every starfruit makes 3,000 G, so it's, you know, 3 times better. So for all the effort that I'm making on the pumpkins, I'll make about 10 mil. Which is worth it. That's more than an equivalent amount of Skull Caverns time, for sure. But it's not, like, pumpkins aren't my focus, you know? It's just like, because I can do them in fall. Like, I already have the, oops. I already have the field prepped, so why not use it for pumpkins? But pumpkins aren't the main goal of the run. Just plant raspberry. Basically what Tushi does, just VOD dump. Is that what he does? Everything you refuse to do is worth it. I mean, that's a very generalized statement. Alright, we'll be done, just from experience. I know that I'll be done this long before the day ends, so I'll have plenty of time for another smelt. $10 mil, yeah. Only 10 mil. Barely worth my time, KEKW. You gotta think too, like at this point of the run, you can every hour you can equivalent that to 100 iridium ore. Because I could just sit in Skull Caverns all day, every day, getting 100 ore per hour. So every suggestion or thing that I do has to have some equivalent value that overall makes it worth more to do than 27,000 gold per hour, which is how much money I make in the Skull Caverns. So pumpkins are worth it because I'm making more than 27,000 gold per hour by doing pumpkins. But spending an hour in the morning just to to harvest a bunch of big boy pumpkins all over my field, would that make me 27,000 gold? I don't actually know. Because you have to also include the time to jar them all. Maybe. It might be worth it if I did the math, but I don't really want to do it on, like, I don't want to just, like, do it on the fly, you know? I would want to plan that out. Don't harvest daily. Wouldn't I have to, in order to get the max big boys, wouldn't I have to go out and pick all the new big boys the previous day so that the next day's big boys appear? Because it shifts over by like one. I would assume that if I don't harvest all the big boys from the previous day, that a significant number will be blocked on the next day. Is that not the case? You don't move in a normal way. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Edit down each day to highlights. Yeah, that's an option too. I would have to learn how to video edit, which would be interesting. I would enjoy doing that, but I would have to learn how to video edit before I could do YouTube. Along with, like I said, my wife expressed some interest in learning as well. You can, yes, I can pay with exposure. I forgot about the that ultra scam. I don't know, is it bad that I'm lazy about Twitch and stuff like that? Like, I don't know, the amount of effort it would take to find someone to do that and, like, handle that and, like, figure out how to record my VODs such that, like, they can be used for YouTube. I don't know. Is it bad that I don't feel like doing any of that? I'm tired, man. I got a full-time job and a family and a house to take care of, and I don't know. I got the time or the energy for that kind of stuff. Just wanna play games on Twitch after the day's over. If this was your living, you would have the time. Yeah, that's true. The size that my channel would have to grow to like make enough money is like pretty crazy. I think people don't realize how big you have to be before you're like actually making a significant like a living wage on Twitch, basically. It's bigger than you'd think. You could start by taking off your shirt. That seems to work for people. Yeah, Monka S. Monka TOS. Being overweight has nothing to do with earnings. I'm actually I'm chiseled. I was told that I'm chiseled. When do you need to start smelting? Whenever I'm done with the pumpkins. It'll only take probably an hour to smelt, maybe in that range. Yeah, don't you guys know that I do spin class? So I'm in really good shape. You're amazing! By far my favorite part about that is that the guy that does that is an actual streamer, like, with a following, and he goes and just trolls people. It's hilarious. Prove it? What do you want me to do to prove it? I'm not actually in really good shape. I'm in dad shape. Meaning that, like, my arms are strong from, like, carrying my kid around, but the rest of my body is not that strong. We should be done this probably by, I think we'll be done with the pumpkins by about 11:30. IRL 10-mile bike ride? I could do a 10-mile bike ride, that's not that bad. As long as I don't have to go, like, really hard, you know? It's not, like, really, crazy elevation change or whatever. Or I have to be pedaling really fast. £50 bench presses. Yeah, that's can't, like, I feel like anyone could do a 50-pound bench press. Like, literally anyone. Am I mistaken about that? Maybe I don't have a good frame of reference for how strong most people are, but like 45 pound, 50 pound bench press is like 50 pounds is a lot less weight than you might be thinking it is. And especially when you're bench pressing, because like you have the resistance of like your entire body against like, you're basically using your entire body strength to push something up. Like, there's so much natural resistance. I feel like basically anyone could bench press 50 pounds. Us girls don't have that much upper body strength. Give her a break. I mean, I wasn't like making fun of that person. I was just a general conversation that I feel like 50-pound bench press is something that most people should be capable of. Definitely not trying to make fun of anyone. And again, like doing a bench press, like you're pushing up with your whole body, so you're actually using like your entire upper core area, like your pectoral muscles and your arm muscles, like, and like your sides and your shoulders, like all of those muscles are helping. So like you have like most of your upper body is helping to do the work. Wife is extremely fit and she always struggled with bench press, never got over like 65 pounds. Oh, well maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not like a lifter or anything. I just was basically comparing what I know 50 pounds to feel like and assuming that if you were using like almost your entire body to help do the work, that I was assuming it probably wouldn't be that hard for most people, but I could be wrong. Again, I totally could be wrong. Okay, we're done at midnight, so we do have time for another smelt, which is great. We're gonna do iron and gold, I guess, because that's all I really have left to do. How many pumpkins we have? Woof, almost 4,000 pumpkins. I think I will use another spicy eel, right? Run fast for the last hour or so. And a small coffee. The 300G that it's cost is probably gonna be okay. Okay, now that I'm out of ore, I think I'll actually, what am I gonna do with my last hour here? I think I want to farm gold in this floor 1 of the Skull Caverns. Oh, I didn't bring my slingshot. Dang it. I'm gonna have to go grab it. You know, I have so many farm warp totems and they're not worth very much, so I'll just do it this way. Or leave your slingshot at home. You just carry the slingshot on you. It's like, come on. Okay, this is like kind of a small thing. I'm not going to make that much extra progress here in the last 30 minutes of the day. It's just kind of like, yeah, why not? We're looking for gold clumps. You can cycle reset floors in the Skull Caverns like really fast, so you should reset. Yeah, about that. Also, time passes slower in the Skull Cavern, so you get more time to farm up ores than you get in the regular mines. And gold clumps appear pretty commonly. It's kind of far away. You did use a rain totem? Oh crap, I don't think I used a rain totem. I didn't even check if it's gonna rain tomorrow. I'll have to warp back to the farm at like 150 and go get a rain totem and pop it. Okay, it's 150. It's fine. I'm just gonna warp home, and I'm pretty sure I have to use a rain totem. I forgot to check. I could look at my VOD. Let's go back to our VOD. Alright, so I'm looking at yesterday's VOD. Oh, it's 0.02 to 0.07. Good luck day. Yeah, today's a good luck day. I knew that. She's holding up a star drop, which is. Okay, no, I'm talking about. I'm rattling on here. Did I check the weather? See how many there are. We'll have to harvest them next stream. The Thicky Boys have already spawned, so it doesn't have anything to do with daily luck, but I will check my luck for you. It's a pyramid luck day today. Weather. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. And I didn't use a totem. I actually need to go grab a rain totem and pop one, or else I have to reset the day. Make it rain. If it wasn't gonna rain tomorrow, these pumpkins would not grow up in time. Like, full stop, they wouldn't grow up in time for the end of the season. Thank you, Ungrateful Pope. Ooh, that would have been bad. No, I know that I didn't use one. I'm 100% sure I did not use one earlier. Put these extra seeds away, right? Let's get rid of that junk. Get this organized. My farmer can sleep in her bed, in her house with no bed. All right. Look at this pretty field of freshly grown pumpkins. This chest is nuts. Look at all these pumpkins and starfruits. Okay, so today and tomorrow and Sunday are Skull Caverns days. Got 3 consecutive Skull Caverns days to do. Weather tomorrow, sunny, so we need another totem. And neutral luck today. See what the exact value is. 0.016, so it's actually positive, which is positive 0.016. Sorry, I just bumped the mic there. And it's a full Skull Caverns day with basically no chores and tons of ladders, so I should be able to get like 1,800 or so, maybe a little bit more even. Let's just check here at the desert. No issue. There shouldn't be any issues. I'll just pick up all the iron, turn it into ammo with my multitudes of coal. And then we go Skull Caverns. Manage to score some cactus seeds. Yeah, that'd be poggers if I could get some cactus seeds. We haven't gotten any of those before. We've never received those. Island's not harvestable today. It's on a different rotation. Because it still has starfruit on it. The island will next be harvested on the 16th. Which is a festival. So Willie's shop is not open. Which is why I have an island warp totem. So I can get to the island. Alright, yeah, we have like no chores to do today. We'll leave the gold as well. Oh, cheese. I'll buy cheese. Do I have any emeralds? 4. 4 pieces of cheese. Alright, Pog. No, I'm not gonna buy gold for crystallariums. I left a bunch of stuff in the chests at home. I don't have my ladders or my, yeah, I don't have my ladders or my Mega Bomb materials or a bunch of rings. I don't have those either. Guys, start over. Didn't you need those rings back at the farm for Skull Caverns? Yes, you are correct. I do need them. And I forgot them. You are right. Yep, need them. Need. I'm not a particularly smart human. I'm resourceful, but I wouldn't say smart. We've established that you can run pretty effectively on low food. That's true. Yeah, I don't need that much food. I went in with 1 energy tonic and some field snacks, and we were fine. I think I will buy the cheese though, it's kind of a meme, but could have a use for it. Need those, so we're just gonna get 1 of every item we plan to get today, so we have it in organized inventory. Craft our ammo. Got a boatload of ammo for today. Not planning to use all that, but it's nice to have a lot. We've got a boatload of ladders as well. That goes all like that. And now our inventory is good to go. Yep. Let's do it. One thing I want to check is my free drop shafts. Because I want to keep incorporating that strategy to kind of like remember where the good drop shafts are and try to force them if possible. It's day 12 today. Floor 10 is a 15 drop shaft. It's a good starting floor because of the gold. Since it's a neutral day, there's no requirement for today other than it's a good, just like that it's a good day. It needs to have like good iridium. I'm not trying to force any type of treasure chest content today. Let me check for a drop shaft. If I could have gotten a drop shaft on this floor, it would have been a 15, but I didn't. There's a ladder, so I can't get one. The next good one is floor 17. The reason I'm using like an ammo here or there, I got a free ladder. That's kind of a scam. That was the floor I was looking for a OP drop shaft on, and it had a free ladder. Floor 27 is my next big drop shaft. We have not gotten very lucky so far this run. Ah. Where do you find the shaft RNG info? It's a spreadsheet that Blade made. I don't know if it's I don't know if he's made it public or not. Yeah, we're just not seeing any drop shafts, period. Normally you like to see a few to make your descent faster. This is a pretty bad start. In the Duke Crew Discord? Okay, nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was or not. I didn't know if you made it public. Yeah, I don't, no more big drop shafts until 100. Well, 9 floors is pretty good, but it's not what I was looking out for. This descent to 100 is extremely slow, though. I'm gonna start over. So I have basically no... Oops. I hate when I accidentally click co-op. So I have basically no chores to do in the morning. I might as well get a really good start. Difference. What was the question? Is there any benefit to picking community center over Joja? Yeah, it depends on your playstyle, but in terms of just like items, yeah, you do get items from completing the community center. Some of them are pretty valuable. But going Joja lets you unlock things faster with just cash, so. But if you're a relatively new player, I think the community center is like a better fun reward. But Joja runs are cool too. Like if you want to try to focus on money and efficiency, I think a Joja run can be really satisfying in that way. But the people saying it's like, it basically depends on your goals. That's true. It depends on what you want to do with your save file. There's nothing that going Joja prevents you from doing. Like there's a Joja alternative to every everything that the community center unlocks for you. Like, you can still get the movie theater later and all that stuff. As far as I'm aware, you still have access to that stuff. I don't think there's any part of the game that is permanently locked to you if you pick either CC or JoJo. You could argue that finishing the community center is worse in some ways because the, like, some of the villagers have worse schedules because they go to the newly completed community center. Like, I know for a fact that Clint is open less hours. He already has the worst schedule of all the villagers for open hours, and he works less after you finish the CC. Like, he just doesn't work on Friday anymore for some reason. Worse than Robin? In terms of like hours per day, yeah, but the only thing Clint has going for them is that he's open every day, except for after the CC. Yeah, all the other ones are like randomly off some days. I never understood that why all the shops have just like random off days. Okay, we're gonna try and get a faster start this time too. We just basically didn't hit any drop shouts. Hi, downloading the game tomorrow. Any tips or tricks? I would say for your first playthrough, just like try to enjoy the game and just like do whatever sounds fun and enjoy the game. Like this is a pretty hardcore playthrough that I'm doing. Like, I have a lot of experience in the game. But I feel like everyone deserves to have their first playthrough be, like, really, like, just, like, whimsical and, really, like, you just get to, like, explore and see what all the game has to offer. Yeah, check the TV a lot. The TV will have new information for you every day, so that can be useful. What was I doing? Oh yeah, pulling up the spreadsheet. Floor 10 is the big boy shaft. Pick any shaft I get though, but floor 10 is one to look out for. This is gonna skip the big boy shaft, but I have to take this one anyway because again, there's just no guarantee that I would get a shaft on floor 10, so it would be dumb to not take the one that's available. Floor 17 has a big shaft. If I were to get lucky. This is a really bad layout for floor 17 though. It's still worth looking. We didn't get it. If I were to have gotten that, it would have dropped me 11 floors, so totally worth. Being said, we're not getting that lucky overall. Floor 27 is a big boy shaft. Oh, come on, game, really? We're just like, we're failing the drop shaft RNG like every time. This floor's pretty good. That's a crab, though. For floor 36, though, that's a lot of iridium. Not enough to be worth, though. I'm gonna skip it. Oh, I thought that would pick up. That sucks. This is a crazy bad pace. Not hitting any droppies. Okay, well, we'll try to make something out of this day. Since we have totem, we have a totem now, that definitely ups the value of the day quite a bit, so we'll see if we can make it work. I guess that's not a crazy bad pace since we started at 7. Why do I get hats all the time? I feel like I'm better at getting hats than like anyone else. There's so many hats. Okay. That's not that bad of a treasure because of oh, droppy over there. Because they actually have monetary value. Both of these supposed iridium nodes are, they're both crabs, so. Nice. That must be a crab. I don't understand why the crab doesn't die to the why his shell doesn't get broken by the explosion. Like, it was well within the radius of the explosion. Stub the straw hat year 3. Nice. straw hat's like iconic. Nope, we're here for money today. Although we do already have a rain totem. This should get me to 100. Yeah. Alright, we started at 7, right? So that's 100 in just under 2 hours. I think it's like funny that it's not that good of a pace to take 2 hours to get to 100. At 840. Yeah, I mean I've done it faster. Keck W. Alright, ideally we're gonna only use like a maximum of another 100 ladders today, because I want to leave 150 ladders for tomorrow. I'll get a new stock of ladders on the on Sunday. I still want copper. Get my hands on copper, I'll be happy. How many jades do you have if you can say I'll get a new stock of ladders? Well, I have like what is it, like 400 jades, somewhere in that range? I don't remember exactly. I'll have over 500 ladders on Sunday that will be generated fresh. Nice droppy. No, I don't use the other method. It's slower. So I use the old method because I'm used to it and I'm good at it. The new method is easier to do, but I'm already good at the old method, so I just continue to use it. My mouse pad is dirty. There we go. That should be better. Ladders are so good because it lets you skip every bad floor in the Skull Caverns and get massive amounts of iridium. It's extremely valuable. Every time I finish getting the iridium on a floor, but I don't have a ladder, I can craft and I can just place a ladder and move it directly onto a new floor that will have more iridium on it. Dual purpose, I can use it to get deep really fast, like you saw me do. Like, really bad floors like this that have basically no iridium really wreck your pace. Not if you have ladders. Pumpkins went good. It's so hard to hit the bugs. Oh, how's that not hitting? I don't understand sometimes. How much I made on pumpkins? All said and done, it's gonna be about 10 mil. I haven't made the money yet, but once it's all juiced and sold at the end of the run, it's gonna be about 10 mil. Isn't Habu trying to get 70 million? No, he's speedrunning. He's not doing these runs anymore. He abandoned his run. We're using the same strategy. He was basically using my strategy, and then he came up with a couple of things that I adopted. He decided to, back when he was doing it, he decided to make his goal a little more like conservative, I guess. Like I'm still on track to make 80 mil. More life elixirs. Am I pessimistic for thinking he won't PB until he reaches attempt at 2,000? I don't know, I watched a good part of the run today, and it was basically a perfect run, and he didn't PB, so I do think that I would share some of your pessimism that, like, it's realistically possible to PB again without, like, changing the route. Like, every part of the run went well, and he didn't PB, so I don't know what's required to get a new PB at this point without changing the route. Decent ore on this floor, but it's really scattered. Rather just, like, kind of move on. I mean, I assume he'll be able to hit sub 230 at some point, but... Oh my gosh, my shots are so inaccurate. The sum of the RNG required to make that happen, I think, is going to be pretty tough to amass. Love how when, like, even when it's that close, you can't hit it. You don't think a 2-minute improvement is gonna... Yeah, again, without, like, route changes, I think you're probably right that finding a 2-minute time save at any point is gonna be very challenging. I'm sure you can do it. I mean, the only reason that today's run isn't the world record is because he got slightly luckier one other time. Like, the run he did today, like I said, was, from what I saw, was pretty close to perfect. I think it'd be cool to see if he, like, see him innovate some, like, significant route changes in pursuit of a PB rather than just, like, smashing his head against the wall. I don't have any advice to offer about that. I'm not, like, intimately familiar with the run. But, like, as a viewer, I think that'd be cool to see if he, like, comes up with some, like, new routing. Wow, this is an iridium floor. Holy. He'll have to move to 1.5 at some point. Why would he have to do that? I mean, again, I'm not like intimately familiar with the run, so I don't know, but he says that 1.4.0 is the fastest patch by far. So since he's just going for like the raw possible fastest time, I don't think he would ever transition to 1.5.
Charging battery.
Duran, 597, thank you for that sub with Brian Gaming. I appreciate the support of that channel. Thank you for those Bezos bucks. Enjoy your badges and emotes, and welcome into the Parliament. Thank you for supporting the channel. 1.6, is that a typo? Nothing's ever been announced about 1.6, but I think it's reasonable to assume that he'll update the game again at some point. Gotta finish the Duke crew who will actually finish a run. Feels good, man. Thank you for that support. Yeah, there's no specifics. He hasn't said anything, but I would have to imagine he'll do a 1.6 update at some point. I mean, he doesn't owe us anything. If he didn't, I wouldn't be upset. If he decided he was done and he never updates the game again, I will be like totally fine with that decision, because he's already provided us with way more additional free content than like was ever expected, or you know, like no free additional content was required. The number of times that he's updated the game for free is like crazy to me. Like 1.5 had so much content that like he could have easily sold 1.5 as like a $5-10 DLC. And like no one would have batted an eye, and we would all been like, here, have our money. How many? I've gotten so many life elixirs today from treasure chests. Sell the IP. I don't know if he'd ever do that. I can't imagine that he would sell his IP, like the thing that he's like most known for. Like he spent years working on this game. I mean, obviously I don't know him personally, so I don't know that for sure, but that would be a big surprise to me if he did that. The mystical 1000 ore by 5 p.m. is still eluding me. We're at floor 278. Can we get some floors that aren't just straight doo-doo? How can a floor have so little of value on it this deep? In general, I think the Skull Caverns changes were good, but I have to say I don't like how inconsistent the floors you get are. Like, sometimes you get floors just chock loaded with iridium, and sometimes the floors are completely barren. You could tighten up the... you wouldn't get any complaints from me if you tightened up the... that, you know. Floors look more consistently like this when you're this far down. But that's just me complaining about reducing variability. In general, I'm fine with everything, how it is. How much iridium? As much as possible. Like, unless I get to the end of the day and it's, like, absolutely horrible. Which it's not on track to be horrible, so I'm not that worried about that. But yeah, it's just basically, like, as much iridium as I can get. Ideally in the range of, like, 1700 plus. Eggs taking damage a lot. I have up to 40 more ladders available to me today if I want to use that many. Oh, if I keep getting floors like this, I might have to use that many ladders. In general, I plan to immediately skip any floor where I can't immediately identify any iridium that I can go collect. More farm warps, that's great. What a difference ladders make. This used to be the amount of iridium I would expect from an entire day, and it's only 7:40 p.m. Copper is still fantastic because of kegs. At like 150, would it be worth to Warp Totem Farm, as does the sleep too late penalty only get removed if you make it inside the farmhouse? Well, the going to sleep late penalty literally doesn't matter to me at all. The penalty is like energy, and which I have like infinite food, and the other penalty is 10% of your current funds, up to a maximum of 1,000 G. And as you can see, I have 45 G, so like for passing out at 1:50 a.m. tonight, I'll lose 4.5 G total. That's it. That's the only penalty. I would much rather continue loading furnaces, you know, than avoid suffering a 4G penalty. Well, I only sell money when I need it. I don't just like randomly gather money for no reason. Ironically, it's for the reason you just mentioned, which is that I don't want to take a 1,000 G penalty every night. If I don't need money, why should I carry it, you know? I only get money by selling items when I need to get money. Normally I would prio a shaft, but since I'm already 344 floors deep, I'm okay with taking a ladder over a drop shaft to save walking time. How many sprinklers? Holy. This is like the ultimate sprinkler run. Yeah, there's basically no scenario in which it's not efficient to use the entirety of every day till 2 a.m. And I've set it up that way on purpose because going to bed before 2 a.m. is just like, that's a waste of the time that I have. I'm limited to 1 year, which you know. I know you know that already, but I'm limited to only 1 year of game time, so I want to maximize that time. Going to sleep before 2 a.m. at any time is just like forfeiting time. I'm just gonna discard the topaz. I kind of misplayed there. I could have saved an ammo by napalming that spider. Or crap, why did I say spider? What? Total brain fart. Why did I say spider? These are fantastic floors, by the way. This floor looks good, but there's a drop shaft right here, so. Let's move on to the next probably good floor. Why do you get coal? Yeah, for furnaces. You need coal for furnaces. I don't specifically mine the coal. You just get coal a lot whenever you break rocks. Probably gonna discard the batteries next. Like 700. The only thing not in this day's favor right now is that we've gone fairly negative on iron. But we're looking at probably over 2,000 iridium. So I'm okay with going negative on iron if I got 2,000 iridium out of it. Yeah, I'm at 830 on my second stack with like an hour and a half to go. That being said, I will prio iron if I see it, like, in a reasonable spot to try and help make up a little bit of the deficit. And I eat the cheese. You know, I kind of forgot I had it down there. Is that a good reason? Sorry, I'm texting wifey. Yeah, we should be able to get 2K. Trying to get the iron to recover a little bit. If I just barely don't get 2K, I won't be upset. Like, the exact number doesn't matter. Yeah, the totem was at the very start of the run. Yeah, we gotta get the iron smelted so we can do like one more floor. There you go, 999. Alright, 2,000 ore, a rain totem, a bazillion sprinklers for some reason, 22 prizzies. We did okay on basic ores. That wasn't our best run on basic ores, to be honest. We could have done better. But, you know, I'm not gonna sweat the small stuff too much here. I have no inventory space. Mediocre run, yeah. Mediocre. If only you had a second greenhouse. Craft 2 stairs. Okay, yeah, that's smart. That'll empty my inventory a little bit there. I didn't have a spot to pick up the gold. I can get 4 more pieces of cheese. Alright, good day. Trash 1 iron ore. Not gonna trash iron. What do you heathens want me to trash iron ore? Maybe we're gonna get a rain day. Ooh, worst luck. Alright, well, worst luck, you know what that means. Well, that was a pretty good Skull Caverns run, I have to say. The only questionable thing is our ammo situation is going to be a little bit lower today. A little behind on ammo, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, MRC, yep. Rock Candy Day. Which means forcing totems. Oh, I should look at the actual number. Oh, excuse me. In 079. So it's not too bad of a Skull Luck day. Again, luck doesn't matter all that much though at this point. Like, even if I didn't have a candy, I could just use a lot of ladders today. Like, I could use 170 ladders today. Like, even a Skull Luck day is gonna go just fine with that many ladders. But since I have a candy, I'll just use it. Might as well use it on the worst luck days. How many more do you need? Not that many. Including the one I need to use today. I want to make that so big. Including the one I need to use today. I need, it's the 13th, so 1, 2, it doesn't rain on the fair, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then, yeah, 12. I need 12 more, and I have 6, so I only need 6 more totems. Without any, if there's no rain days naturally, so I need 6 more, unless it rains, and then it's even less. So if I force rain totems today with Magic Rock Candy, I'll only need a few more, like 2 to 3 more probably after that, assuming I get like 1 free rain day. I can't fathom that I won't get a single rain day for the entire rest of fall. So I'm assuming I need 5 more total, realistically. Yeah, when you get them one at a time, that's more days than you think. I can't complain about that though, because we got 3 one day, we got 3, and then with candy, and then the next day we didn't use a candy, but we got 3 anyway. And then the day after that, I got 4 totems, 2 chests of 2 in one day. So I got pretty lucky on totems. And then I got, this past run, I just got a free singleton totem as well, so that was really good. I'm getting tired. Let's, okay, I do have to harvest everything today. Then I'll put iridium over the iron. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting a lot of totems once I don't need them. That's absolutely true. Man, we're closing in on 300 day resets. Heck W. Also, chat, we only have 41G. Do you guys think we can make the 80 million? We only have 40G. We really need to start making money soon. When I started this challenge, I didn't really know what I was doing, and like, I still don't really know how to make money in this game. So if you guys have any tips on how to get a little bit more money, because like I have 41G and I've only got a few days, you know, only like half a year left. Make 80 mil. Oh, you know what? I can make crystallariums today. I have 23 gold on me, and how many more do I have at the desert? I can make crystallariums today. I was joking, by the way. I have a plan to make the 80 mil. What does winter look like? It's a lot of kegging and a lot of skilled caverns. Oh, I'm one short. No, we're not one short. We got 65 bars, so plus that, plus the batteries, plus the stone. How many lariums can I make today? 13 lariums. Yeah, that's worth doing. I'll make another 13 crystallariums today. Okay, so that means we'll have to warp here, grab the gold, warp back to the farm, and then warp to the desert again. That's worth it, though. That doesn't count as a reset. I didn't even try the day. That doesn't count. You can't tell me it does. Well, you can, but I'll tell you you're wrong. The streamer's never wrong, you guys. You should all know that by now. The streamer's never wrong and never makes mistakes either. Our another cool thing is that our iridium income is quickly overtaking our expenses. So you're gonna see me start getting like a surplus of iridium bars pretty soon. You need over 1.8 mil a day from now on. Seems pretty tight. Does anyone know how to make 1.8 mil per day? If anyone has any tips on that, I'd appreciate it. Do you think I can get close to that much from fishing? Maybe weave in some clay farming. I heard clay farming is really good. That'll probably get me the 1.8 mil per day. Fish in the mines. That's true. The lava eel is worth 1,000 each. Okay, we're not that short on ammo. I have over 600 shots. That'll be enough for today. I make a lava eel every morning. Oh no. Why did I read that out loud? Yikes. That's you should probably go to a doctor, Guano Maestro. You should probably go see a specialist. I live in San Diego and the food is spicy. Oh my. Ironically, having a slightly lower explosive shot count is going to work out for me today because I have these chores to do in the morning. So I'll have less opportunity to spend ammo. Actually, a pretty late start with all these chores. San Diego is in the northern part of Mexico, right? I think I remember learning that in geography class. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, this is actually a pretty late start, so I really hope that I don't have to redo those chores a bunch of times. We just go ahead and get the totems first try again. That'd be fantastic. In other good news, when you sum up all the days, the current day is 69. Nice. This day is guaranteed to be a good luck day. Well, not good luck, but it's going to be a lucky day because it is the 69th day of the playthrough. So I don't really know what I'm looking for on a starting floor other than this. I mean, I can just shoot the gold and then leave. I mean, what else am I like looking for? Not cheese, ladder. The big boy drop shaft is on floor 9. It just moves vertically every day. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, I have no coal on me. Why do I have no coal? I must not have grabbed any. That's going to be a little bit annoying. Oh, why am I shooting? I already have a ladder. Alright, floor 16 is another big boy shaft floor, too. And of course we have a free ladder. The free ladders are actually just a straight up scam. Preventing me from getting an OP drop shaft. Floor 26 is the next like OP shaft floor. Yeah, 26. Oh, come on. Why does it have to be such a garbage layout? Oh, alright. Well, we got it. That's Pog. The next good floor is 43. Alright, we already passed that. So yeah, there's no more like really OP shafts until after 100. At which point I'm not like looking that closely. So I mean, the strat kind of worked there. Like I actually did get the drop shaft because I searched for it. Where like if I wasn't doing that, I would have just skipped that floor with the ladder. But since I knew it was a big drop shaft, I was able to take that risk and got rewarded. Half decent iridium floors, actually. Wow, so many bats. It seems like bat floors often have a lot of iridium on them, in addition to the bats. I don't know if that's like true or just anecdotal, but Oh yeah, cheese. Yeah, thank you. Gotta get some fresh music going here. Go with that. Let's do some like Minecraft music. That was nice. Did that a while ago. Alright, where's my totems game? I really shouldn't be skipping this much iron, but they're just like singleton nodes by themselves. Okay, we started at what, 9? So that was just under 2 hours again. Did not mean to hit that stone. Keep getting stuck. Or is like a mess. I'm gonna try and prio stone, iron a little better today. I went a good bit more negative than I was comfortable with last round. I don't understand why that didn't hit both iron nodes. How did that not hit? It makes sense that that didn't hit. With the relatively late start, it's going to be tough to get much more than about 1600 today. So, we're using a lot of ladders. I'm okay with that. That much movement, though. Not great. Gotten a decent number of totems the last 2 runs, so like I would not be surprised if I don't get them for a little while. Music even playing? It's like so quiet. I can't, there's like just not like, I can't hear anything. Do that. I like the Zelda better anyway. The better like nostalgia trip anyway. Two slime eggs. Might not hit that one. Oh, it did. Nice. You really end up having to skip a lot of trash floors. I feel like I'm skipping more than normal though here. This means I'll get Hyrule floors later, right? Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. Hang on. Oh, okay. I didn't want to see you like scratching my nose on camera. Okay, game, really, game. That's enough sprinklers, thank you. I guess I can't hit that. We are getting a lot of treasure floors. That's the, obviously that's the product of the magic rock candy. But the iridium floors we're getting are just like garbage. Dookie. Hey, seriously, I don't know what's going on right now. Why are all these floors so barren? think I have a lot of ladders, because, like, holy crap, these floors are terrible. I'm confident it'll turn around. That was a bad shot. That floor was decent. For the amount of time I spent on it, that was a decent floor. Ooh, that was a good floor. Confident will turn around, secretly running the game in Smappy. You have me confused with a different min-maxer. Yeah, that bat floor was very satisfying. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Yeah, I was gonna skip this floor, but like, alright. Alright, game, I see what you're putting out in the back of the floor here. See what you got for me. A good small but mighty spot. I don't understand how that didn't hit both. This has been a fairly bad day for Iridium, though. We're not really hitting the brunt of it because I've had so many ladders available to skip. But I would have reset by now if this wasn't a ladder day. Like pre-ladders, I would have reset like twice by now. No totems yet. Minute 20 left on the candy. Good name for a boy? Yeah, nickname maybe. Really understand why that didn't work. Alright, right here. More elixirs. We've gotten so many elixirs over the last couple days. Well, it's okay. I mean, we opened a look at this floor. We opened a lot of treasure chests today. Can't get the totems every time. Napalm Ring is actually trucking on this floor. I'm just luring all the monsters around where I want to kill them to get more Iridium nodes. Right here. Ah, it ran out. Oh well. What? 25%? No. It's 1 in 26. I think I might have been saying 1 in 25, so maybe that was where you got 25% from, but yeah. Not a bad... Didn't end up being that bad of a run, but the treasure just wasn't there. I'll make one more attempt at this day. For this stream, probably. Oh, you have to redo all these chores. It is a lot worse than 25%. Not insurmountable though. We've done it a bunch of times now. It can occasionally take a long time, but with the amount of ladders we have, it shouldn't be that hard. Like, we opened a lot of treasure chests. We just have to hit the totems, you know? That's all the coal? I have more coal back at home. That's right, that's right. The coal is there. We don't require perfection on our furnaces. Like, we're just trying to get a good around smelted every time, you know. I have so many furnaces that it's just unnecessary to get the smelting so tight. Okay, we got that and that and that and that. Alright, we still have to go place the crystallariums, never mind. We're ready for Skull Caverns. It's like, nope, 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 not yet. And then we finish off these columns. We're getting there in crystallariums. We have like over 200 of them now. No, not over 200. Probably close to 200. That many obviously is how many we've crafted, and we've gotten quite a few in the Skull Caverns at this point. I really enjoy switching to the staircase meta. It makes Skull Caverns less stressful for me. Not that it's like stressful, but apart from like forcing rock candy, there's much less stress on me to like know whether the day is going to be good enough or not. Like, because for the most part, when you use ladders, the day is going to be good enough. You don't have to reset for like a specific or result at this point in the run. Obviously, the only exception is what I mentioned is using rock candy to force an item from chests, but we're almost done with that. As I was mentioning earlier, we only need a handful more rain totems. I should have casted this. I suppose I should wait to cast that until level 10. Why is saying cast it like it's a spell or something? Or level 9 I would want to cast it on. Come on, game. Another... This is a OP drop shaft floor. If I were to get a drop shaft here, it'd give me 15 floors. But of course there's a free ladder right here, which blocks drop shafts from spawning. Floor 16 is my next good drop shaft. Of course not. Never lucky. Thanks, Obama. That's an old meme. Floor 26 is my next OP drop shaft. I love how you just like instantly get your hopes dashed. Like, oh, maybe I'll get a drop shaft here. Nope, instantly get a big old fat nope stamped on your forehead. Uh, 33 is my next shaft. All skill, no luck things. Oh wait, 33. Yeah, this is a good drop shaft floor. Another very fast hopes dashed moment. Like, oh, now you're giving me drop shafts now that they're small floors. Now that it's a small floor number, now you get them.
Charging battery.
Okay, so I'm new. What exactly is the plan? Just go ahead and type !challenge. That'll give you a high-level overview of what we're doing. But essentially, yeah, we're going to be getting a ridiculous amount of starfruit wine and iridium bars and all that kind of stuff. And selling it on the last day. We all like to see the big shiny number at the end. The good old challenge. Oh, I didn't see that ladder spawn. So we got screwed out of all the really good drop shafts, and now the game's like, here's some drop shafts for you. And they're all 3. Like the game's like, I heard you like drop shafts. I saw the color palette and I got excited. It happens every time I get an auto petter. Like literally every time. Wow, this floor is tempting. Drops everybody. Does anyone else's head just like instantly start doing that beat in your head? Just like bump, 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 bump. Like, I don't even like that song. I just know that beat like ingrained in my head. Hey, we got one. All right, let's make this run good. I'll take a singleton at this point. I'm not desperate for totems. Man, that's such a good little pocket of iridium. I'm so tempted. I have a speed boost, like let's just go get it. As a min-maxer who does rounds like this, do you think adding island warp totems to the possible treasure floor is a good idea? I mean, it would be good for me. A good idea? I'm not sure. Like, it would be an improvement to the treasure, like for me at least, for this run. Getting island warp totems would be useful. As far as like balance goes, I would say like that doesn't sound that OP either. So it could be a good addition. But like balance of Skull Cavern's treasure chests like really doesn't matter, right? Because like other than us, who's actually farming them? Like the random casual who does Skull Caverns one time to get to floor 100 and they'll get like 100 iridium out of that. Assuming they break every node because they think it's really rare. That's 100 iridium is like enough for a whole playthrough, so just gearing up to say that like that player will encounter like what 2 or 3 treasure chests like maximum. So the balance of the items you get doesn't matter that much. So yeah, I'd be on board with that change to add those. It's just ring, just exclamation point ring. Yep, got the single totem, as per usual. And now we have the quality sprinklers, as per usual. I keep forgetting to update the command. It's not actually accurate. The only difference is that I'm not using the ruby ring. I'm using the napalm ring. Yep, if you type exclamation point commands, you will get a list of commands. A lot of them are pretty silly, I'll warn you. I don't really take myself too seriously. Feels good to trash that hardwood. You're treating it like such a precious commodity for the first half of the run. The legendary 5 parsnip chest. That's value. Imagine if you battled your way like 100 floors down in an abandoned mine shaft, and then you just go to this floor. You daylight into this really ornate looking floor, and like it's got this treasure chest just sitting in the middle of it, like really beautifully placed, and you're like, wow, this was so worth it. Like, I'm about to be rich. And then you open the chest, and inside are 5 little seed packets that you can buy at the grocery store. Allie was falling over. You like fluffed? Gosh, this is... Alright, There we go. The pillows are much happier. How is this possible? It's not. You're in a dream. You're not actually on Twitch right now. You're in a dream. It's possible through efficient play and really knowing good game strategy. Like this game is very snowbally. You might have heard that said before. Basically, you use money to make more money faster and faster and faster and faster. I've been able to do that at like an extreme rate of speed, so that the end result is a massive amount of money that most people wouldn't think is possible. But in terms of just like the raw game mechanic that I used, it's basically starfruit wine. A ridiculous amount of starfruit wine. It's got the droppy. I love how everyone's just cycling through all my commands. I love it. Omnis. I'm waiting for the second singleton totem. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I would say that like the min-max strategies that I used would not be fun for most players. These floors suck. More geodes, holy. Gotten geode chests so many times now. Geodes are pretty good to get, but not like amazing. It's like low mid-tier treasure result. Yeah, the second to last day is going to take a very long time. You still think about 2-year ancient fruit run after this? I am. It kind of is going to depend how much time I estimate that run will take versus like time I have before my son is born, so I'll be taking probably not a long hiatus. I'll be back like streaming a couple of nights a week, relatively fast. But I won't be streaming like most nights once my son is born. Probably be off Twitch for I don't have an exact plan yet, but I'll probably be off Twitch for a couple of weeks, and then after that I'll be streaming like 2 nights per week, maybe something like that for a while. Again, I don't have an exact plan yet. It's kind of all up in the air still. That was a really long-winded question to your long-winded answer to your simple question, but yeah, I am looking at a 2-year run after this, but a lot of the logistics on that are still kind of up in the air. Iridium floors are terrible. How do you draw so fast? I don't know, it just kind of draws that fast on its own. I'm not doing anything in particular, other than just drawing the slingshot. If you're used to using the new mechanic for slingshot, then it does pull back a lot slower. I use the original mechanic, which is a lot faster. Is it better to use magic rock candy on good luck days or bad luck days? Mitigate the penalty or boost the reward? The prevailing wisdom is that it's better to mitigate the penalty. So use them on bad luck days. That being said, if you're playing casually and you don't really care when you go to the Skull Caverns, then you would only want to go on a good luck day anyway, since you can choose. And then you can just use it on a good luck day and boost your reward anyway if you want to do that. For me, since I go on bad luck days no matter what, I choose to use them on bad luck days to improve the quality of a bad luck day. Just want like some dense iridium floors. Like these are also spread out. Floor's not bad. That's a crab though, so it's actually not great. You think you've got a decent floor and then you just see that they're all crabs? Okay, well, candy is over, but we do have a rain totem, so that's nice. We can keep playing this day. Not looking at like a particularly amazing ore result because of the late start, but still should be able to make something happen. Yep, it has to hit a wall or a monster or a ladder. I was hoping he'd get pushed back like ever slightly farther. The fact that it can blow up on a ladder should not be underestimated as well, because that can be used to your advantage. If you have a lot of ladders like I do, you can basically build your own explosive ammo explosion pad. It does go right. It goes through big rocks, yes. Why are they always crabs? Little buggers are fast. Making so much damage. I'm playing really poorly right now. I'm getting tired. Do you think getting a gold pick early could be worth it in the long run with all the iron you break and more access to weirdly placed iridium? No. To put it in perspective, I didn't even take the effort to get the steel pickaxe to have the powerful enchantment on it, which would make it the equivalent of gold quality. And it's cheaper, and I didn't bother doing that. It might be worth to get the gold to get the powerful iron pick to break to one chop iron, maybe. But I don't feel like it's really affected me very much that I don't have that. Hasn't made me feel like gimped at all. How do you send items to the trash that fast? Yeah, the delete key. Which I have bound to my mouse as part of animation canceling. Nope, it's not possible to rebind item deleting. Don't ask me why it's not, but it's not. Can we get a decent floor, for heaven's sakes? Why, like, all these floors have like one iridium node. I'm 280 floors deep. These floors are trash. Ah, bad shot. Well, I've seen a couple of floors this run that I've been happy with. Yeah, whatever. Win some, you lose some. I'll probably take this day anyway. That's the strategy that I was talking about, where you use ladders to generate a explosion point that you would have been unable to have otherwise. And that saves you time because ammo explodes really quickly, instantly. Whereas, like, if you were to use a bomb in that area, it would take a while to explode. Wonky hitboxes are wonky. Yeah, ladders are actually one of the best ways. It's just expensive. And a lot of the times you have better uses for your ladders, so it's kind of a show off in a lot of ways to do it. Like, look what I know how to do. Looking at like a probably slightly over 1500, somewhere in the 1550 range for today. We got the totems though, so I'm gonna take the day. We also started 3 hours late. So that has to count for something. Congrats on the smaller cord, thank you. We're very excited. I know I said that in like a completely deadpan voice, but I actually am excited. It's just getting to be like towards the end of stream, I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, we're excited. I broke like every rock on this floor. I didn't get an exit, really? Oh gosh, these floors are so booty cheeks. Alright, we pretty much have to call it right here. Yep. Alright, that's the end. 1550, that's basically what I said I would get. 550 iron is great. 400 copper is kind of meh, but we'll take it. We got the rain totem. 24 prizzies is a high roll. We did fine. We did fine. Remember that we started 3 hours late today. This run didn't start until after 9. Good enough day. That day was that was only slightly over mediocre, but I'll take it. If I continue to reset ladder runs over and over looking for like perfection, then this run's just gonna take forever. Alright, need another totem. And it's a good luck day. We're not gonna do this day, I'm getting tired. But yeah, we got